Hey everyone, Dan here. Before we get into it, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. It helps a lot. And also keep in mind that these are my own thoughts, opinions, and ideas. These are not meant to be, nor should you take them as investment or trading advice in any way, shape, or form. Do your own due diligence, put in the work for yourself, and make your decisions based on that. Lastly, this is a series, and I hope that you're enjoying it that way. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to watch the entire playlist from the beginning or catch up on any episodes that you've missed. Enjoy. All right, everyone. So we're about 15 minutes before market close on Friday, August 13th. And as you see, this leaves me up about a little over 7% between last week and this week. Puts me a bit less interesting position as it compares to NASDAQ. So NASDAQ's up just shy of 1%. I'm up just shy of 6%. But obviously, we were up much higher. Earlier in the week, nearly 12% at some point. So this overnight was pretty rough. We had Wish that luckily we were able to sell at my take profit zone, which is not actually a profit. That got hit, and then SoFi and Tattoo Chef have not been hit yet. So what I want to do in this video is I have about $75. So these might just be cash that I carry into Monday. And I didn't do a day trade today, so I'm going to carry 2 day trades into Monday because my thought was just that the likelihood that I get something that's really worthwhile in the latter half of a Friday is probably less than what I would get by having additional day trades earlier in the week. So I didn't want to burn one today. I'd rather carry it over into Monday, and maybe Monday I use 2 day trades, or I use one and then carry one through to Tuesday when I get another one back. So hopefully that just makes for like a really good start to next week and can kind of claw back some of the losses that we incurred this week. So this week we would have been down about 1%, maybe 1.25%, something like that. I'll tweet out the actual situation later. So I'm going to leave these for the time being, but I do want to close them out before the end of the day because I think I'm just going to be better positioning that on Monday versus just hoping that because it went down so much today that it's going to go up on Monday. I think that's just kind of lazy, flawed thinking. So I'm going to look for some earnings here. So even though that bit me in the butt a bit yesterday, I think overall it has been a winner. That's how I've made most of this 7% so far. So I'm going to keep down that path. Now this is Monday the 16th, which is this coming Monday before market open. We have here NIU. Let's take a look at that. I don't know anything about this company, so their volume looks like it might, yeah, the volume is no bueno for what I'm looking for anyway. Rail, I'd like to see bigger revenue. Okay. Oh, come on. HHR. What's this situation? The other thing that I want to check, oh God, volume. Okay. The other thing I want to check on is AMC, because if everything else is not looking great, I might grab some AMC. At least one share would be my typical spread at this point anyway. Wonder how these ones that I was looking at earlier today are. Ooh, Zev getting beaten up today. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else that looks interesting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you haven't seen the others, I'm skipping these because of the negative EPS, but also that the revenue is so small. I would maybe fudge a little on the EPS if it was close, but if it had decent revenue. What's this one here? ZH. These also just have such low volume. I don't know if there's going to be anything here that has any decent volume. Okay, this has 1.5. Okay, this is almost 2 million. What do the last 3 months look like? Okay, so it's come down quite a bit. It's trying to put up a fight. It's down near some support levels. Okay. We don't know what the expectations are. Okay. Yeah, we know that. Okay, what is this company? China-based company. Okay. worry a little bit about the China FUD at the moment. That has also kind of taken the wind out of a lot of sales. Oh, PaySafe could be interesting. Do I still have some PaySafe? I've done several PaySafe videos before, but I was running a wheel when it was BFT. Was that the SPAC that it came aboard via? PSFE. All right, let's see. PaySafe. They've definitely been beaten down. I knew that. You can see I have charted levels here prior. It's still hitting resistance at that 1105 level. So it's fallen below all of the previous zones that I had. It's just out of this down channel. Get a better view on this. Oops. Let's see. Okay, I only have 10 minutes left. I got to make sure I don't miss. Yeah, see, this is just such a common thing. Things come down the channel, works itself out of the channel, and then just immediately starts following the channel back down. Now, it did kick itself off. Okay, and this MACD to me is increasing, and it's below the baseline. But it's struggling on the histogram, right? But the MACD line itself is coming up. So to me, when it drew back down here, right, it was looking like it was picking up some nice momentum there. When it drew back down, that was to retest the channel, like is very common. And now it's pushing itself out by kind of working its way up again on the MACD. So this could be interesting to me. I could take some PaySafe. Okay, let's go with that. Let's do market by three PaySafes. That'll get us $30 in. Okay, it's the right amount of risk that I want to take. All right, so I feel good about that. Until something happens that makes me not feel good about it. Let's look at some of these that are maybe a little less, meeting a little less criteria. So rail. How's the, see, this volume is just, oh, well, their average volume's not bad. People might just be staying out because they're sketched and they're unsure of how earnings is going to go. And, about last 6 months. Kind of holding steady here. Are we in an ascending wedge? What's going on here? Is this or no? Kind of. Yeah, I mean, it's not super clean. But. Okay, so there's that. MACD is coming down. This might be worth a small position, like take 4 shares and just get like $20 in. Maybe I'll do something like that. What's their situation? Okay. I mean, if I'm going to look at that, I might as well look at Clean Spark, which I've at least looked at before. I don't know if I actually ended up playing it. Yeah, you see it's charted here. They've been beat up for sure. They should have better volume. Yes. Okay. They're positive. It's just their revenue is so small. It's the only thing that gives me pause. Okay. All right, well, let's go with Clean Spark. Let's grab 2 Clean Sparks. And then I'm really hoping that those day trades, plus having the ability to buy options now, can help me kick it up, like get myself well into the teens next week, meaning plus, 15, 16, 17%. At that point, it would be that over the course of 3 weeks, which I would hope for more, but I'm trying to keep my expectations in line so that I don't get disappointed and then make stupid decisions because I feel like I should be executing better trades. Okay, so I'm going to need to trade these out in order to buy my AMC if I want to. We'll see. Oh, I need to go to my orders that are working and I need to cancel them. Cancel advanced order. Okay. Cancel advanced order. Okay. And then we'll go here. This is like your tutorial. Did this not cancel? What's happening? Okay. Weeble tutorial. So you don't get stuck like I've gotten stuck before. Let's just sell this baby. Just get rid of it. Okay. Bye. Bye. Oops. Okay, so it's nice to see some green on there. It's nice. Okay, so 5 minutes left. So I get an AMC, or I could get some rail. Maybe it's worth risking a little bit with rail. Let's take a look at AMC and see if I even want to get it. The setup seems there. I would look at the 5 minute. Okay, so we came off that purple bounce zone yesterday and didn't return back down to it. Made a higher high. Okay, that's good. Can we get a bullish cross over here is the question. It's definitely dying down on the bearish momentum. So as long as that continues, that would be good. All right. So I'm going to take a bit of a risk here. I would want this bearish momentum to die down, and it could jump back up, but it could do what it did here essentially. But it doesn't have that much time to do that much damage. He said before he got damaged. So, all right, we'll see what that brings. And then, do I want a rail? What do I have left? I don't. It's $14. I mean, it's not worth it because what I'm going to take one. All that I would take would be one, and if I gained 10%. But what if it like really runs and it's like 100% runner? It would gain $5, which to me would actually be impactful, be almost 5% of my account. Okay, let's grab one. On the super off chance that this thing is a mega runner on Monday. Okay. Oh, you couldn't even fill me at 519? Filled me at 520? Boo. All right, so here's my setup going in to Monday. And at this point, yeah, we're up just shy of 7% for almost 2 weeks. What would it be? 9 trading days. So not as pleasing as I would like it to be, but it's where we are. And it doesn't help to get frustrated. You're gonna have green weeks and red weeks, and this was just a red week. And so it goes. Took some extra chances. I mean, if you go back and look at the videos, I was very clear in some of the videos, not just once this week, but a couple of times this week. It was like, these are riskier trades than I would normally make. So kind of knew also that I wasn't being as cautious as I was the week before. So interestingly enough, being more cautious yielded significantly better results than being more risky at this point, at least. But so be it. I'm still in the green, and I didn't think that this was going to be like just trade this account for a month and it'll be at $1,000. So day trades coming back will help a bunch. That sort of limited my ability to flip things green. And I think that the other moral of my story here is sort of like be okay with burning through all the day trades earlier in the week and then letting them come back to you the following week. Meaning like if I have no day trades on Thursday, Friday, that I'd be pretty okay with that, knowing that they'd be coming back on Monday and Tuesday. And so I'm going to sort of structure things that way too. It's challenging, to be honest, to start an account with such little money. It leaves you so little wiggle room in so many ways. Stocks that you just can't afford, sort of riskier plays that you think that you have to make just in order to try to get decent returns from low-cost stocks and running out of day trades. So, but that was part of the reason for doing this series, because I know that also a lot of times folks are starting accounts with lower value amounts. So, somebody had mentioned this. I don't know if anyone's still watching, but I'll mention this earlier on in Monday's video, but I'm also going to be doing a version of this, but starting with $500 and also starting with $1,000. And I think I'm going to do them in that order. So the $100 one would have been first, and the next series will be starting with 500, and then the series after that will be starting with 1,000. And you sort of be able to see the difference in the tactics that I would take, given the different price points at which you're starting. Because to me, at least, I do make different decisions based on how much money is in any given account. So I would continue to kind of do that. And at least that will show the juxtaposition or the differences that exist in how I would go about kicking those off at those different price points. So look for that to roll out in the next few months. But for now, keeping up with this plus the other tickers that I do is enough. So let's build this up as much as we can for a few months, and then we'll pivot over to launching one with $500 and so on and so forth. But overall, this blue line is me. This is still positive. This is still higher than market return, and I am going to force myself to be happy with that, or at least accept it for the time being. Well, I hope you had a good trading week, and I really appreciate you watching. I will see you in the next video.